Hi, my name is Rebecca Brown and I'm a journalist in Winter Park, Florida. I'm here today with Brian Wiklendt. He's a Defense Base Act law attorney in Maitland, Florida with the law firm Garfinkel Schwartz. The reason I'm talking to Brian is that he gave me some alarming information today after receiving a call from overseas, which Garfinkel Schwartz often does. Garfinkel Schwartz helps people around the world receive their benefits from the Defense Base Act law. And Brian, thanks for talking with me today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So tell me exactly how was it that you were contacted and what was it that you were told that was so alarming?
Well, a gentleman from Turkey saw our website and reviewed the website and contacted us for help with some claimants that he has in Turkey. And these larger companies that get a U.S. government contract for billions of dollars hire people that are called third country nationals. This so happens that I'm honored to work with families in Turkey, but there are families all around the world, including Indonesia, India, Africa. Turkey, I think, is the third largest that supplies a labor force for people to work under these contracts. These claims are difficult in a way because the insurance companies and the people that are ultimately responsible for this want to have everything perfectly pristine. They want a death certificate. They want a direct contract between the subcontractor and the main contractor, which no one would ever have. They want the direct contract, written contract from the truck driver that was deceased. Well, a lot of times they don't have any contract. They're hired. They come as a person on the workforce, and they get work and they get paid cash or they get paid some way. So there are obstacles that can if you have knowledge of the area and you know how to prove a case to a judge, these barriers can be these barriers can be overcome by other ways of proving things, not simply what the insurance company wants. A judge will look at different types of things to show that this person existed, that this person was killed in the line of duty, this person worked under a subcontract that's connected with the American government in some way. I finally found an avenue to help third country nationals that have absolutely no way or clue of knowing that they're somehow connected with the U.S. government and they can get benefits under a federal law.
Okay, let's back up just one step. Explain to me what and who is hiring who. If we would start at the top, it's the United States Department of Defense, and they go and they hire subcontractors or contractors, companies from the United States, Europe, in India, from Asia, from Africa, from South America, Central America. It's those contractors who are sometimes called subs that they have to go and then find staffing to go and work in these war zones, including Iraq and Afghanistan. When they're hiring people to do manual labor and technical jobs. They may be working on U.S. military bases or for the military in various capacities, whether it's providing food service, water, transportation. They could be working on weaponry. They could be building and constructing in Iraq or Afghanistan. So again, the U.S. Department of Defense hires contractors. The contractors are going to other countries.
What happens is exactly what you said occurs. The Department of Defense, the State Department, the Justice Department, any type of relief type situation, they contract these things out to large contractors, and those large contractors get these people from a labor pool. A lot of them live in villages, especially in Turkey and Indonesia and the Philippines. A lot of them are illiterate. A lot of them did manual labor, construction type situations, or they were drivers and they were transporting supplies and whatnot to the places that the troops needed the supplies to go. Usually there's always a connection that can be found between these subcontractors and the main contractor. But sometimes it's hard to find because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know you have these rights under the general contract. But the Defense Base Act law is clear that subcontractors, along with the person that has the direct contract with the government, the Department of Defense, they're all covered as workers under the Defense Base Act law. They can't circumvent the system by hiring people from a different foreign company who's doing the work that they're supposed to be doing under the contract. So as long as the subcontractor is doing the work that the main contractor contracted with America for, whether that be transporting supplies, ammunition, firearms, building a base, going out into the field and supporting the troops as security officers, any of that stuff where a subcontract is made to do the job of the original responsibility of the general contractor, those people are all covered. People that may not be covered are people like if let's say Halliburton hires UPS to transport documents and that plane crashes in Iraq. Those people aren't covered. That's not a subcontract. That's a service contract. So as long as it's a subcontract to do work that is the responsibility of the larger company, then those people are covered, and none of them know it.